it's just one of those kind of movies that after you watch it, you kind of just sit back and go, oh man, that guy's totally screwed. Maybe we're all screwed. What's the nature of reality? Like, it leads very much down those kind of spirals of thinking.
Spoiler alert, we are all screwed.
We're all very much screwed.
Choose your episode. Episode 1, Episode 2, or Episode 3. This is the weird part of Majora's Mask, by the way.
I liked Revenge of the Sith the best. We should probably do Episode 3.
Episode 1, baby.
All right, the Phantom Apogee.
Welcome back to Watson and James Don't Play. My name is James.
I'm still Watson.
Oh, my lord.
Beautiful.
Math Rescue by Apogee.
Fun fact, I have this as a full-size wall mural above my bed.
Hold up real quick. Hi, I'm Benny the Butterfly. What's your name? What's our name?
Amos?
Spatula.
All right.
All right, The Adventures of Spatula. We're playing this because we mentioned Math Rescue in our last episode of Majora's Mask. Are we a boy or a girl?
I think it's too early to tell.
We're the blonde child. Easy ages 4 to 7, medium ages 7 and 10, hard ages 10 or up. I think we should, by all rights, do hard ages
rock
10
hard,
and up.
baby, rock hard.
All right. No division, absolutely not.
Just do mix.
I'm just gonna mix.
Do mix.
All right.
Come on.
Division's hard. Shut up.
It is hard.
All right. Here's the problem. Word problems, no word problems, half word problems.
All word. No, don't do that.
No. What? Oh shit.
You did that. You just did that.
No. Back out. Whew. Oh, I gotta switch something now.
You gotta do a thing. Yeah.
Difficulty hard, mixed.
There you
no word problems because we don't do word problems.
I don't want to read all the text anyway. You do that thing where you read it all and it's just...
I know, right? What a piece of shit.
It's unbearable to sit through, frankly.
Level 1, you follow the Gruzzles under sea.
Hell yeah, we did. We are drowning to death.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit.
Is he just showing us?
I got it right. Cool.
Is he just showing us?
Oh, no, I didn't get it right. You gotta be... Watch out!
That Gruzzle just stole your lids. If you run out of lids, the Gruzzle will steal all this level's numbers. Those are barely words. Also, lids? Are they like baseball caps?
Are you sure you don't want to collect the numbers in order from 0 through 9? You might find it rewarding.
Ooh, hint, hint.
Can I kill these guys? Or?
I think you gotta dodge 4. Come on now, you hesitated.
Yeah, I think we just have to dodge because there's no like attack button or anything.
I'm pretty sure you get a pistol at one point.
7.
7.
Great, you earned bonus points by exploding the garbage truck.
What?
Which matched the problem at the bottom of the screen.
Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, so you're looking for another 7 too if you want to get the one at the bottom.
I see.
If you want to get the one at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, that's
out of here.
That's a weird feature. I bet it's up somewhere though.
This game is super fast. I'm so afraid to pick the wrong answer, like an idiot.
Yeah, it's gonna be great the first time you pick the wrong answer. Wait.
Anyway, we're playing this because I mentioned offhand how I played this when I was in elementary school, and I looked it up and it said, "Oh yeah, we're absolutely on Steam."
Yeah, Steam has a big following for this game. All
right, so back out here.
We out here. We're doing it.
Plowing through this game.
How you been, buddy?
I'm fine.
Did you ever find out if you have like cancer or whatever?
Oh no, I'm good.
Oh, okay, good.
I actually got the results today. I had a colonoscopy last week.
Well, we had mentioned, yeah, you were having some issues and some health stuff going on.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
But you're good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not good. I absolutely have something wrong with me. We're unsure of what it is right now. It's either ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. So while I don't have cancer, I do have some sort of chronic autoimmune disorder.
You got some butt stuff going on.
I got some butt stuff going on. As one does from time to time.
Don't we all, you know?
Yeah.
Just blasting through these Gruzzles, though.
Do. I wish I had, like, some juice that I could throw at them.
Something.
Is that my life in the top left corner over there?
That spilled pail?
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's gotta be, right?
Probably.
7. I don't want to do the problems anymore. I just want to play the game. This is stupid.
Well, then just play the game.
I love the music. Can we turn them off now?
Can you get that ice cream cone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think people, whenever they...
Oh, 420, bro. Nice. Oh.
I gotta start at the beginning here and do them all in order.
More points.
I don't know what purpose the Gruzzles serve.
They're an obstacle.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just you hopping. for no reason.
Doing math.
Doing math.
I remember this being a lot more engaging and fun when I was a kid.
I'm sure it was.
Right? But now I'm a 35-year-old man.
You hadn't played Dark Souls yet.
Right.
You know.
I didn't realize, wait a second.
The bar was a little lower.
2 numbers? Okay. Gotcha. Tricky. All right. This is on hard mode, man.
And you are a superstar. I'm so proud of you.
I know maths. I know all about maths. So yeah, no cancer. I'm okay.
I'm so happy you don't have cancer. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm bummed I don't get your Legos, but I'm happy for you.
Oh, thanks, baby.
It's very selfless.
Do you think people, whenever The Greatest Showman came out, do you think people on the internet were like, "Good work! You have collected enough icons to complete the key to the exit door"?
No, I don't think they said
up.
that when The Greatest Showman came out.
They didn't say that?
I don't think anybody was saying that. I think they were saying, Hugh Jackman.
No, do you think whenever they came out, like there were people on the internet going, "That's not how it happened. That's not what really happened. They didn't sing songs and dance around and have a good time. P.T. Barnum was a piece of shit."
Well, I think that's the thing. Is you can't say it's inaccurate because the guy was inaccurate about himself.
Okay, I gotcha. I like that.
So, I mean, what are you going to say? It didn't happen like that. Name one thing that actually happened the way P.T. Barnum said it happened.
I would say to people, no, you're absolutely right. P.T. Barnum did not moonlight as Wolverine. You nailed it. Well done.
Right. He worked for Nikola Tesla, a.k.a. David Bowie.
Right.
Perfecting his magic tricks.
All saw the same movie.
These are all things we just know.
Escape to skip round. No bonus items earned. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Just let me through. Replay the last level? No. What's happening? All right.
Find the secret passage.
Okay, that's
all
what we got to do.
Harriet Tubman, let's do this.
Now, Wolverine, he's going to be in the new Deadpool movie. Did you see that?
I haven't really been following the new Deadpool movie stuff.
Oh, it popped up today. Just a news story popped up, and they said that they're going to have a Deadpool 3 movie. And by now, this is old news. This is yesterday's news. But yeah, they're going to have a Deadpool 3 movie, and Hugh Jackman is reprising his role as Wolverine to be in it. Because of course he is. Why wouldn't he?
Yeah, he's going to hang out with his buddy Ryan.
Yeah, Disney was like, here's
a truckload of cash.
Right, here's all of the money.
We're just going to back that right up to your house.
And dump it off.
Maybe show up on set sometimes.
The way they announced it has got Ryan Reynolds in a... oops, what a dum-dum.
Idiot.
It's got Ryan Reynolds in his living room or whatever.
Was trying to get you.
And... at the end of it, Hugh Jackman meanders by in the back, and he goes, "Hey, Hugh, you want to be Wolverine again?" He goes, "Yeah, all right."
I guess.
Why not?
It's fun.
No one says no to Disney money. Nobody. No matter how much of an artist you are.
They got Christian Bale to be a villain.
Right.
There's not a whole lot of people walking around that are, quote-unquote, too good for a Marvel movie these days.
No, not at all. And that's fine.
I guess Tom Cruise, but that's only because he has like 3 or 4 other franchises going of his own.
It's going to be one of the multiverse movie kind of thing. Mm-hmm. It's funny because the 2 movies now that have been associated with multiverse, one of them isn't even out yet, and I can already tell it's going to be better than the last Doctor Strange movie. And then the Spider-Man movie that also dealt with multiverse stuff was way better than the Doctor Strange movie, which was called The Multiverse of Madness. And the Doctor Strange movie is, hot take, absolute garbage. I hated it.
I won't say absolute, because absolute implies there is nothing good about it. And I enjoyed Bruce Campbell.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a fair point.
We got to carve out an asterisk here for our buddy Bruce.
I was going into it with such a good attitude, too, because of Sam Raimi.
It doesn't sound like it. It doesn't sound like it.
No, I was excited about it because of Sam Raimi.
And because you knew Bruce was going to be in it somewhere. There would be a cameo. And yeah, you like the character. Yeah, you had every reason to want it to succeed.
I was like, Sam Raimi's going to save this.
And honestly, I just don't... It wasn't quite Raimi enough, and it wasn't quite Marvel enough. It just kind of struck that weird middle that's just kind of a mess.
I had a bad feeling whenever I saw, leading up to the movie's release, Sam Raimi did an interview, and he said, "Let me be very clear about something."
Oh, yeah, that interview went around.
Yeah. Let me be very clear about something. I work for Disney, all right? I'm making the movie that Disney wants me to make. So manage your expectations. And that was my first red flag. I'm like, uh-oh.
Well, it was like, okay,
so that sounds
this is a known issue.
Yeah, that sounds like Sam Raimi is not happy with his work.
Or Sam Raimi knows what's going to happen when some of his fans get a load of the work. Whether he's happy with it or not, he knows how it's going to be received by a certain segment of the population. You know?
I died. I have to start over.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man. Did you see that? Like,
There was
butterfly.
a real sad little like, here you go,
Oh, shit.
little
There we
buddy.
go. I got my first wrong one. What a moron.
Oof.
Oof. Now,
You're going to have
Benny,
to repeat the 4th grade after this.
Benny, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Am I dead?
It's taking you back to the orphanage, buddy. You're not getting adopted.
How do I get over there? Let me over there, man.
There's a warp over there. You know how you can tell? Because it says warp on it.
Says it right there, dum-dum. 6 plus 8, 14. Got it. I know this one. Oh, wow.
Do you? No, it keeps spawning you like on a...
Yeah, I'm turning off problems. I just want to play the game now. This is my childhood all over again. Difficulty.
Hurry before the teacher comes back.
You know, right?
Change it, man.
Mixed, no word problems. Oh, wait, no.
No, you want to go to...
Like easy?
I think it's skip something.
Skip? I didn't see a skip. Oh.
Skip math problems.
Hell yeah. Yeah, back to game. All right, we're all
I hope
set
you
now.
get all word problems now.
I love that there was an option in this educational game to just play the game. Like, this game is meant to teach children about math. And they were like, no, you can turn the math problems off. Sometimes a kid needs to just relax a little bit and enjoy himself.
No one's ever said that about children.
Really?
Think how structured and rigid kids' lives are for the first, like, I don't know, 18 years. You have something to do every hour of every day.
Kind of.
Yeah,
Not necessarily, though.
pretty much.
Not in the summertime. Summertime was
Depends on
easy
your
going.
parent. A lot of parents, no, you still have classes, sports, all kinds of stuff to do. Programs, day camps, swimming lessons, whatever. Structure.
There was a little structure in the summertime, but by and large, we were just outside doing kid stuff.
Let me remind you that was 30 years ago.
That's true.
That's not...
Oh, shit.
It's not really the case now.
Oh, man.
I mean, it is for some. I'm sure there's plenty of country kids running around the back roads and stuff.
Right, to
barefoot
say that...
and that kind of thing. To say no kid gets any free time is ridiculous. But it's just not the same attitude. It's just, you know, we heard it growing up too, where our parents would just be shoved outside with a dirt hole and a fucking stick and told to have fun all day.
Right.
That kind of thing.
Anyone watching this sees me getting any problems wrong, they're probably like, what a moron.
I'm trying to gloss over it, buddy, but you're really embarrassing the team.
How long do I have to go for?
You got another 5 seconds. Can you
Okay.
handle that, big dog?
Apparently not.
12.
11 slimes, 11 lids. What do the lids do?
Slimes and lids? What is this fucking system?
I don't know. No, I don't want to play last level. I like how it's like
You sure, big guy? You might need to run through that.
more
again.
undersea secret passages. Would you like to see my undersea secret passage? No, Uncle Touchy, I'd rather not.
Can we just go
Oh,
back?
look at that! Look at that, baby!
There's the warp. Get the warp. Yeah.
I remembered that secret area from when I was a kid.
That's precious.
I love it. Yeah, that's the one I want. Hell yeah. I like this guy.
Yeah, he's shifty as fuck. It looks like he wants to sell you some drugs.
I'm a noseman. Do you want some of my nose magic?
Hey, do you go skiing?
I sell nose magic to children. Would you like some?
Would you like some? Would you like to not have to sleep ever again?
You want to feel like a superhero for about 15 seconds, kid?
You'll feel great, but also like you kind of want to die, but it's awesome.
It's awesome.
It's awesome, man.
And then afterwards, you're gonna be like, I want to do more.
all of it.
This bit took a dark
I
turn.
need to do all of it. We have a lot of cocaine bits when we play these kind of games. I noticed that.
Can you blame us? Look at this.
It's sparkly.
It's ridiculous.
So these are little submarines you're hopping on?
Something like that. Yeah. Oh shit. That guy bounced me right into that spring boy.
You know, typical undersea stuff like submarines and watermelon slices.
There's got to be some kind of attack that I can do because I have trash can lids, right?
Look, your little pail of stuff up there, your life is pretty good, right?
Yeah. Boom, ba-doom, boom.
Now I'm seeing a trash can lid up there, and on the box, he was using the trash can like as
some
a
kind of like shield, right?
So look, there's one.
I guess I'm
maybe when
maxed out at 16.
Maybe when you collect enough of those, you get it.
I don't know.
I'm not sure what the thing there is.
This is an acid trip and a half, dude. There is crazy shit happening.
It's like Aliens made a game. It like almost makes sense, but they didn't try that hard. You know.
Yeah, I don't want to play
It's
that.
like, I don't know. You put a guy on screen, he jumps around underwater. There's ice cream cones and stuff. Get him some lids.
We're going to Neptune's world now, baby.
You're in Neptune's world now.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. Back to game. All right.
So what you been doing with yourself, man?
Man, I'm doing the best I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, not in the game. I mean, in life.
Dude,
how you doing?
Are you familiar with the concept of paralyzed by choice?
Paralyzed by I thought you meant like I chose to paralyze myself.
No, paralyzed by like too many options.
Yeah, too many options. Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I have that problem. I have.
If presented with too many options, you become unable to make any choice.
Right, so I just don't do anything. Right.
Yeah. This isn't about putting a butcher knife in your lower back.
No, nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
I have everything that I've ever wanted when I was a kid. Right.
You're living little kid James's dreams.
Right. I have all the cool shit that I couldn't afford when I was a kid, and now I go, hell yeah, look at that, and then I just don't do anything. You know what I mean? Like if someone here owned, if I knew someone that owned a retro game shop and they came to like see all the stuff that I have, they would probably offer make me a bulk offer right on the spot.
Sure.
Because I have stuff that is rather rare that I just hung on to from being a kid.
I've seen a little bit of your collection. I've added to your collection.
Yeah.
I'm aware of it. It is impressive. Amongst that circle especially, yeah, people who are in the know know what you have.
All I do is look at it and go, hell yeah.
It's so bad.
And then I go take a nap.
You stroke your power glove and go to sleep. Because
I'm absolutely exhausted because I worked all day.
Yeah.
So I'm either paralyzed by choice or I'm just tired.
Or paralyzed by exhaustion.
Either way, I just don't do anything sometimes.
You're a hermit.
So I try to find something to watch on TV. I'll log into the various streaming things.
Too much choice there.
A lot of choice. So we kind of had to downsize some of our streaming services, right?
Sure.
We canceled several of them.
As most people, I think, are doing nowadays. A lot of the catalogs that used to be good kind of aren't good anymore. And, a lot of it is just, it's all going up in price. And what are you really getting?
Every now and then I'll hear about like a new show that came out on Netflix, right? And I'll go, yeah, I'll check that out because we still have Netflix. We got rid of Netflix for a short while, and we were sharing an account with my wife's mom. And whenever we canceled the Netflix, we got a phone call, and an arrangement was made. So we gave her mom our Netflix password, and then she gave us her Hulu password.
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of people do. If I've got Netflix and I know somebody else with Hulu, like let's swap or let's get HBO Max up in the mix or whatever it is. Yeah, a lot of people are finding that's the best way to do it. Kind of pick and choose, mix and match.
Well, when I logged into the Hulu account for the first time and encountered a commercial, I was like, I get it.
Can't do that.
It's expensive.
I can't do that.
Yeah, but I get it. I understand.
No, I get it, but I also am so mad at how bold-faced it is that they're just making TV again. They're just making regular TV again, guys.
Right. And we're buying into it.
And
unless
we're just all going along with it.
We don't have to buy into it. You don't have to have 37 streaming services. No one made you do that. Oh, we're the volcano now. What's that mean?
My lack of real-world friendships made me do that. Thank you very much.
Gotcha. Well, anyway, there are occasionally some really special things that come along on streaming services.
Like, it's easy to say it's all crap nowadays. It's easy to be kind of cynical and jaded about it, but the truth is, there are still great creators out there making things, and a lot of times the only place they get to make things is for a streaming service.
Right. Because they can be a little more adventurous. There are fewer stakes. What is happening? Am I falling
You're
in my
in free
doom?
fall, yeah.
Danger! All right.
I mean, it's all danger. Look at those volcanoes in the background, and we're on some scaffolding.
We're in the volcano level right now, so that makes sense. But something special comes along, like on Disney Plus coming out, I think this Friday, the 30th. They're going to have Hocus Pocus 2.
Sure, that's highly anticipated.
And someone told me, they're like, it's just going to be like...
It's going to be bad.
It's going to be callbacks to the original. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I want.
Yeah.
I don't want a good movie, right? I don't want a cinematically valuable movie. I want Hocus Pocus 2.
You want a pure hit of nostalgia.
That's all I want. And that's what they're going to give me, and I'm okay with that.
They got the girls back together, they're going to have a good time, and it's going to be vaguely like you remember it. That's the best we can hope for, and that's frankly what we want out of it.
Because newsflash, the first movie wasn't very good either, but it's fun. It's a fun movie, right?
It's fun.
Now, there was a movie that came out recently, it was on Hulu, that I think has been critically acclaimed.
That is getting some attention, some positive mentions and things, yeah?
That is also kind of silly, and we're talking about Prey, which is the, I guess, sequel to Predator or a prequel? It's a prequel, isn't it?
It's a prequel.
Prequel to Predator.
It supposes, you know, what if what if this was kind of the first time humans encountered the predator species, and it takes place in like the 1700s?
Right. Well, I wouldn't say it's the first time they encountered them because we could go into the lore on that one, right?
Right. That's why I'm saying like that's kind of how they present it, but yeah, if depending on what lure you're going with, I guess they've been here for a long time fighting aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little convoluted.
It is silly. And then, spoiler alert, there is a scene where it's like, it's the gun from Predator 2.
Yeah.
I like that. That's cool.
That's pretty cool. Though.
Danny Glover, hey-o!
Fucking Danny Glover.
I know, right? He's always like, I'm too old for this shit.
Dude's
and I'm
been
like,
too old for this shit my whole life. And he's still doing it.
Remember him in Shooter? And I'm like, I can't understand a single word you're saying. This is a good movie, but I can barely understand you, dude. Where's the door out of here?
But you liked it. You liked Prey?
Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it.
I thought it was really good. Really, really well shot. The cinematography and stuff, it just looks good.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that really does go a long way with a movie like this, where the premise is pretty simple, you know.
Oh, there's the door.
But
Shit.
it's how you tell the story. It's how you shoot it. It's, you know, what you choose to focus on that could make it worth watching. Like if you think about the original Predator movie, right?
Yeah, okay.
That's an Arnold.
You just watched that, didn't you?
That's an Arnold Schwarzenegger vehicle, right? It's just an action movie. That's all it is. But it became iconic.
I mean,
the meme of the two arms gripping when he greets Carl Weathers. That's a meme everywhere,
awesome.
even if people don't know where it's from. Stuff like that.
Dylan.
They call me Dutch.
Oh shit! Nope, I fell too. I gotta get these crayons and these sailboats, man.
So it became iconic not because it's just that great of a movie, but because of the way they did it and the fun they had making it and the way they shot it. You know, they knew what they were making and they had a good time doing it. And I think that really transfers over.
Like, we are keenly aware of what this movie is.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're gonna like it. And
I think you're gonna have a good time. We had a good time. You can tell, you know, that everybody was just in their element. So I think that's why it works. Then when it comes to a movie like Prey, way down the line, when you've got this established franchise and everybody kind of has their idea of what a Predator movie should be or what they would want to see a Predator movie accomplish, and I think this really did a nice job of kind of giving everybody a little bit of everything.
Yeah, for sure.
I think, like you said, you get the gun from Predator 2, you get those little Easter eggs and callbacks and stuff, but you also get wholly new characters in a new setting, you know, doing it a different way.
Some of the nerds, they griped a little bit about the character design, or the Predator design,
Oh,
rather.
I'm sorry. Some of the nerds complained.
Yeah, I know,
what
right?
What the fuck else do they do?
That's all they do, man.
That's all they do. To the point where I don't know why anyone bothers with them.
So I have some opinions about Kevin Smith. Not all of them are positive.
Yeah,
but I do like the way that he kind of addresses fandoms, because he's like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be a fan of anymore.
I respect him for being very honest about, hey, I'm a guy who makes what I want to make with my friends.
Right.
If you don't like it, that's fine. But there are enough people who do like it that I can make a living doing what I want to do with my friends. And what else could you aspire to in life?
And usually whenever he puts out something, I'm always like, yeah, I'll watch it. I'll give it a shot. Why not?
And I've been burned a few times, and that's okay. I'm not mad at him for making Clerks 2 and 3.
I'm upset with you, Kevin Smith.
You know, I watched Jay and Silent Bob reboot. It was all right. It was all right. I liked seeing Ben Affleck and Matt Damon kind of make fun of themselves. I liked that his daughter was in it. I liked that Jason Mewes got a heartfelt story arc. You know?
Yeah, right.
Like, you could be cynical all you want, but at the end of the day, these people really have been in each other's lives for the last 30 years being friends, and it shows.
You might as well have some fun together.
You might as well have some fucking fun together. Since Muse isn't doing H anymore, I mean, what else is he going to do?
He's got to hang out and be sober with his friends.
Hang out and be sober and be a good dude. You know, more power to him. So yeah, you can find him annoying. You can make fun of him for crying over a Spider-Man trailer or whatever's in the news, but I don't know. I don't hate the guy.
Spider-Man's dope. It's okay to be excited about things, you know?
Yeah, he's the official fanboy of the internet, basically. Like, that's who he's. Every fanboy.
What a nightmare. What a horrible thing to be called.
Right.
You know?
That's gonna come with some bullshit, you know?
What's your deal? I'm the ultra fan. Okay.
Basically. Him
fine.
and like Patton Oswalt, You know, they trot out Patton every time a geeky thing gets popular.
They're just super fans, and that's okay.
They're just super fans, and everybody's a super fan of something.
I want to know why this game is obsessed with garbage trucks and like garbage lids and old fruit laying around.
Well, that's the job you're gonna get if you fail this game.
What does that have to do with math, though? I know what it has to do with my future. That's where we're headed.
The warps in this game are mind-bending.
Yeah, this game's actually, I'm getting a little bit lost because
The brutalist architecture getting to you.
the game is how you say poorly designed. So
Yes, I think that's true.
yeah, it's just kind of like, yeah, we threw something together for kids to play. You're never meant to beat this because this is still in the era of quarter eaters. And even games like this, they still can't resist but pretend like they're eating some poor kid's quarters.
I want to know what game this started out as. You know, before they got the order. Like, guys, we got the license to do a bunch of games for kids, for school. It's got to be educational. Take out the flamethrower.
Well, this isn't the only one. They made one called Word Rescue as well, which is also on Steam.
Awesome.
And it's just ridiculous. And they're all like this. This was the good game when I was a kid, right?
This was the one you wanted to play.
This was the one that had better graphics than Word Rescue, and I'm like, yeah, by a little.
I think we should play Lemmings. That's the one I played.
Oh yeah,
I loved playing Lemmings.
Finding Lemmings on PC is any game that you want to play. You always have really good choices. So, what are some of the games that you suggested we play that I could not get to play? I know I couldn't find like a working copy of Lemmings. It became kind of tricky.
Oh, that sucks so bad because I used to have it on CD-ROM that ran on like Windows 95.
Well, yeah, so I found it online on CD-ROM, right? And I could buy it from
that's what I had.
Some dude on eBay, I guess. But I wanted to find like, you know, an illegal copy. I don't a copy that one doesn't pay for. A pirated copy,
you wanted
if you will.
to simulate or maybe even emulate an existing game.
I wanted to emulate owning the game.
Yeah.
I came up short. Another game that you suggested was, I think it was based on a Stephen King book.
God, Cave of the Ice Worms. That sounds like a badass level. It is not.
It's not.
As we will see. Yeah, I wanted to play.
It was like
The Dark Half?
The Dark Half. I almost said Scanner Darkly, and I'm like, no, that's that weird movie with Keanu Reeves that came out.
That's a great movie, though.
I liked it. It was really good.
You know, that's based on a Philip K. Dick novel.
I did, yeah.
It's so good.
I randomly picked it up at the movie store one time. This is back whenever I would go to the movie store to rent movies. And I said, yeah, all right, an animated cel-shaded movie with Keanu Reeves? Down. And then I watched it, and I said...
Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah.
And Woody Harrelson, I'm in.
I watched it, and I was like, I have even more questions than I did before.
We could talk about it. You want to talk about it? We could talk about Scanner Darkly.
I don't know anything about it. All I know is that I rented it once, I watched it, and said that was weird, and I moved on. I moved on with my life. I haven't dug deep into it.
It's such a mindfuck kind of movie.
Why? Why is it a mindfuck?
Well, it's based on Philip K. Dick, so automatically it's some pretty heady science fiction, right?
Right.
Just the concepts in it of anonymity and morality, and it's just one of those kind of movies that after you watch it, you kind of just sit back and go, oh man, that guy's totally screwed. Maybe we're all screwed. What's the nature of reality? Like, it leads very much down those kind of spirals of thinking.
Spoiler alert, we are all screwed.
We're all very much screwed.
There's no denying that. But yeah, dope movie. I saw some interview, speaking of Keanu Reeves, it was Matt Smith being interviewed, and they mentioned that the interviewer was like stalking, he admitted to stalking Keanu Reeves on this flight.
Awesome.
And he noticed what Keanu Reeves was watching, and his double feature for that day was Morbius and A Clockwork Orange. Those were the two movies that he watched, and Matt Smith goes, of course, because he's legendary. Of course, those are the movies that he wanted to watch. And I love that Matt Smith is in on the whole, like, yeah, Morbius sucks thing.
Yeah, and Keanu Reeves sat down on that flight and said, it's Morbin time. And he was correct.
And then he followed up with A Clockwork Orange because, I don't know, he's got good taste, you know? He's like, I gotta follow this up with a good movie now. A weird movie to watch on a flight.
I mean, I can't think of a lot of opening movie rape scenes that I would want to watch during a flight.
Have you been on a lot of like flights before? Are you a flyer? I don't really know, honestly.
I mean, I've flown.
You've flown before?
Yeah, I've flown.
Have you been in a situation where like there was a in-flight movie that you could watch, or like a little screen on the back of the chair that you could enjoy?
I mean, those are options, but I've never like bought a movie on a flight. I've watched my own.
Gotcha. So
I've never had to choose what was available. You know, I always had to pre-plan it a little bit.
I understand.
I'm more of a Stephen King book on a flight kind of guy.
So usually I'll kind of gamble a little bit and I'll fly Delta because I know that usually Delta has little screens in the back of the chairs for you to watch a movie. And there's a selection of free movies on there, right?
Yeah.
And some of the free movies they have on there, I'm like, all right, this is rated R and there is actual nudity in it. Why is this on the flight?
Because perverts fly too.
And then every now and then you kind of peek around the
Look
seat.
over at the blanket and it's kind of bobbing up and down and one of his hands is missing and you're like, oh, I know what's going on under that blanket.
No, nothing like that. I was gonna. Mine was a little more innocent. Good lord.
No, it wasn't.
It was. No, let me explain.
You're talking about the boobies in the free movies on planes. This is not innocent.
I peeked around the corner one time and I saw that this guy was watching something. I don't know, but there was just a full-on sex scene, right? And this old guy is just passed out with his headphones in, right? Like, this is old news.
Awesome.
But he left it up on the screen for everyone to enjoy what he was watching. I thought that was pretty funny.
Nice.
Yeah.
Real nice.
That's where I watched Logan for the first time.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw Logan on a Delta flight and said, all right, yeah, that's probably not how the director meant for this to be seen.
Sure.
On an 8-inch screen in front of me.
Sure.
And that movie's intense. And that was the flight afterwards. After I watched Logan for the first time, I just kind of sat in quiet.
Did you watch it in black and white?
No,
the black and white version?
The black and white version wasn't on there because
Okay.
it wasn't.
I didn't know at what point in its release you had seen it.
I was on an airplane ride, and they're like, we didn't spring for the black and white version. You just get the theatrical version.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I saw it for the first time. It was so intense. I still had an hour left of my flight, and I just sat there in quiet
Contemplation.
and thought about watching Wolverine die.
Sure.
I told my wife that Deadpool 3 was coming out and they were bringing Wolverine back. And she said, didn't he die? And I was like, well,
I mean,
technically.
sure.
But comic books, they can just kind of do whatever they want.
They're still poppers for children.
They're like, we're bringing him back. Didn't he die? I said we're bringing him back.
What part of never-ending storyline do you not understand? If it's popular, it's never going to die forever.
With the help of your mysterious butterfly companion, you have defeated the number stealers for now. But what did they want with Earth's numbers, and are they really gone? Meanwhile, on the outer rim of the Milky Way galaxy, the planet Glixer 2 glints purpley in its orbit like a tiny galactic eggplant.
Is purpley a word?
What are those? Oh my lord. In the Grand Hall of Glixer, the Glixerian commander sits in eggplanty gloom, attended by one of his captains. How dare those miserable Gruzzles return before the conquest of Earth is complete? I will send the Gruzzles back to Earth immediately, Sliminess. My bad. Please don't fire me. I need this job.
What is eggplanty gloom?
I don't know.
Can someone explain that to me?
The purple color around them.
Are eggplants depressed by nature?
Eggplants are evil by nature.
Oh, okay. All right. Go on.
Oh no, the Gruzzles are back and they're overrunning the space station. Find out why these pesky Gruzzles are stealing numbers. Don't miss this next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Ah!